good, Gemini? Welcome back to my channel. Gemini, we are going to be doing your December reading. I'm so excited to do this reading for you guys. So remember, only take what resonates. Let's get right into this reading. All right, so I'm going to pull some oracle cards for you just to see what's going on in the energy. All right, so let's see. I'm hearing expectation. I'm hearing expect the unexpected. Expect the unexpected. All right, let's see. All right, Gemini. So we got the autonomy card, the guidance card. I feel like you're being called somewhere, down a path, something of revolution. And you know who I'm getting in my mind? I'm getting Kanye West, and I think he's a Gemini. So this kind of gives me very much that kind of energy, this really deep sense of duality. So I do feel like you're being called to talk about or to express things from a deeper perspective here. And you could be feeling this. We got the revolution card, and we have the vision card. And then we have freedom. Ooh, so listen, I didn't even quite catch that until I said the vision and the freedom. So I do feel like there's a sense of you taking on a leadership position from a place of you being autonomous within yourself. So I think you're going to start being a guide or teaching other people through you being who it is that you are supposed to be here. So let's get into this reading. Something about like what you have to say could start a revolution. So if you have a Gemini in your third house, which is a Gemini house, I do feel like it's going to be like that type of direct type of communication. You could also have Virgo in your chart as well. Let's see what's going on. I do feel like you are going on this journey. Wow, when I said that, Eight of Cups, you are walking on a new journey here. You're walking on towards something new. Let's see what this is. I got the High Priestess. This is something that's very intuitive. Purple could also be your favorite color, and purple is crown chakra. So this could be very like spiritual. Whatever you're going through is very spiritual right now, or what you're going to be going through, this spiritual transformation. You could be going through a initiation, or you could be on your way to understanding life deeper. And it's something about you could teach it in a very like kind of like a philosophical type of way. So I do see the High Priestess, and I do see Four of Wands. I feel like this is where you need to be though. I feel like you need to be grounded in this, because whatever you know or whatever you're getting knowledge of is going to definitely help people. All right, so we also have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the King of Cups in reverse, and then we have the Four of Pentacles. So have the Two of Cups come out on the side here. So I do feel like there's this sort of battle between both sides of yourself, and also a battle or a kind of like a difference between you and someone else. I split the deck. We have the King of Swords, and then we also have the Three of Swords here. So this could be changes within a relationship too. There's a certain type of third party energy here. It doesn't necessarily have to be relationships, friendships, or anything like that. It could be just yourself, or you're in a third party between one side of yourself, another side of yourself, and there's like the truth here or something like that. So yeah, we got the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Okay, I'm hearing stop looking at trying, because whatever you're doing could be something that's done for the first time, or something that's expressed for the first time. But the difference with the way that you are going to be bringing it is there's a way that people have never heard this before. So this could also be too for you guys who are more fluid in your sexuality too. You could be coming into that more, or you could be expressing different sides of yourself, because I'm seeing something about like you may be androgynous androgynous or start to wear androgynous clothes. So I do feel like there's something here that's going to be changing about you, and it's something that's going to merge two sides of you together. So I'm hearing to stop because you could be looking for someone that you could reference. You could be looking for someone that you could reference, but listen, like going back to Kanye West, like there's no one like Kanye West as far as like the way that he is. There's no one like him. So it's like it's kind of like that energy that there's no one like you, or no one is going to be like you in this sense. So this is really all you. Four of Cups, Five of Cups, the Strength card. Okay, and then we got the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck. So what I'm getting here is there's this sort of like, seems like a progression or a level of loss before you get to the other side here. So we got 4, 5, and then we have the Strength card here. So you're going to have strength to really present yourself out to the world in this way. I do feel like you kind of feel like all eyes are on you, are going to be on you, and that very much might be the case here. And so I'm seeing with the Six of Swords, there's some wisdom or some knowledge that you do have to share with the collective that people need to hear. Yes, Judgment card. Listen, you know what? And I've been getting this through everybody's reading this morning. There's this sense here of feeling like judgment, or because I do feel like people are starting to be themselves here. People are starting to be themselves, and then people are afraid of other people judging them. Yeah. So I feel like you already know this, and you're making baby steps is what I'm hearing. So you're making baby steps to free yourself here, or to express your version of freedom. You could be talking about people freeing themselves, or could be talking about like a way for people to come into better union with themselves. Is something here that you can do very well. So I do feel like it's you saying, no, I don't think we should do that. And the other part of you that's like, yes, let's do that. Or how should I do it? Should I do it in a way that's like watered down, or should I do it the way I really want to, which is telling people really what it is? So I do feel like it's like that sort of thing. And you kind of keep looking like, okay, everything is fine. I just had to find someone who's done it in a way where it's palatable. But I feel like it's something about the way that you're supposed to say it may not be palatable here. It may be something that you need to say that's going to cause people to expand. And I'm hearing like the devil, I'm hearing the devil card or devil energy. So people may make you seem to be like the devil, or making you out to be the devil here with the Wheel of Fortune, and I split the deck with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So it's something about like you are building up your strength because you don't want to be, you know how like when people get canceled, that sort of thing, because I'm hearing canceled. So it's something about like you want to express something, or you want to tell something, you want to say something, you want to direct your attention or people's attention towards something like something like the situation that's going on in Palestine. So it could be that sort of thing. So when I see this, it's kind of like something that you really want to speak up on, and you feel like that conviction to do so, but it's like it's not going to be very like palatable. But that's not you, Gemini. So whatever you're supposed to be doing in whatever aspect of your life this is, I do feel like it's supposed to be done very authentically. And I feel like you kind of are holding back on that a little bit, because you're like, I already know shots are going to be fired, people are going to say this, people are going to say that. And I do feel like it's something that you're keeping a secret though, or you're hiding away from people, because you just are like, maybe it's better if I don't say anything. Maybe it's better if I don't become who it is I want to do, or become a guide. Like, who am I to guide people? Who am I to be trying to help people revolutionize their life? Yeah. So I do see that this is something that could also make you profitable as well, or is something that people will want to consult you with or talk to you about, or something here. You have some sort of knowledge that if you put it out there and it's done true to you, it's something that's going to bring you a lot of attention. And you know, you may get a little backlash from it, but it's something about you're gaining the strength to walk in your truth here. So with the Six of Cups in reverse, it's like you are in this process of really dropping the old story, or really working on removing the roadblocks emotionally that were holding you in the way. And then we see with this Queen of Swords in reverse here, you're kind of like, let me just, I don't know, because it's like with this Ten of Pentacles in reverse, it's like maybe, so this may be a kind of work that may not be as, financially fulfilling to, or the way that you want it to, or you're kind of questioning it because it may not be come your money or your job, your career. This may not be in the way that you thought it was going to happen. So remember, I made this video, this guidance message video. It was my last one, and I talked about it's not happening the way that you want it to. You should probably go watch that video because it's kind of like that. Your success is not coming in, and the things that you truly wanted may not have been what it is that you're getting, or you're leading yourself into, or being called to. So it's kind of like you're questioning it. Should I put all my trust in this? And so this is why we've got the Fool in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. So it's kind of like you're side eyeing what's happening right now. So let's see, anything else here? Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Swords. Let's see. Let's see. So this is like, everybody's getting hit with this Jupiter energy here, like this type of fixed type of energy that it's like you're being pushed out of the nest here. Whatever this is, you're being pushed out of the nest because this is something, or thoughts and opinions of yours that you've held on for a long, 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 long time here. And I'm seeing with this Eight of Swords here, it's like it's something about like you really need to get moving because this is your type of like thing here, and it's like this is what you're supposed to be doing. You know that you're supposed to be called to it. With this Knight of Swords, you just may be taking those small steps here, but I do see it's like you kind of look at like, oh well, it could be amazing, but at the same time it could be like there could be a lot of things that happen that are not like you just don't want to get canceled. You don't want to say the wrong thing. You don't want to be the wrong thing, do the wrong thing. And it's like you may not be honoring yourself here. So with the Emperor in reverse, it's like not really taking that initiative the way that you need to. And so that's kind of like that third party energy here, is your emotions or the way you feel about actually stepping up to the plate. That's what's holding you back. Yeah, with the Four of Swords. And then we got the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So you're delaying action here. So you're thinking about it, but you're delaying on actually moving in that direction here. Let's see. Five of Swords. It could be creating conflict in your life too. And I do feel like whatever you're doing work-wise, you feel like the reason why you feel like you maybe have to work harder or do a lot more things or working overtime to make ends meet is because there's something that you could be putting your energy into, and your heart is really not in what you're doing right now. So this seems more purpose led to get you to move into the direction that you know you need to move into. So I see with the World card in reverse here, the Nine of Cups in reverse, like I said, you're just kind of closed off. Like I said, Eight of Pentacles. So you do feel like you're just putting a lot of time in on work that kind of feels a little meaningless to you right now. Yeah, Seven of Wands, really just grinding it out. But 10 of Wands and the Moon is here. But the secret is you've been manifesting this here. So with the Moon, the secret is you've been manifesting this. You've been calling this in all this time because inwardly, this is what your heart is choosing. This is what your inner compass is choosing. So you're learning that your inner compass is like aggravating you. And when you feel that anxiety, that is your inner compass being like, girl, guy, like what are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Why are we not like speaking our mind? Why are we not being who we want to be, showing up how we want to show up? Why are we not doing what we want to do? That's the energy that it's giving here. All right. So let's see, anything else? I feel like some of you are afraid of how just people that you hold to a high standard, or people that you deeply respect, how they're gonna look at you. Like that may be what you're kind of like, like I don't know, like they may be looking at me. Yeah, Three of Cups in reverse. So you might feel like you actually going this way. Yes, with this duality, the will here, when you're really talking about what it is you want to talk about, or doing what you want to do, or being how you want to be, you're like, oh, that may sow some discord in your relationships. Like that might be your fear, that there may be discord in your relationships. or people may look at you differently. Six of Pentacles, Eight of Wands, Magician card. Listen, Gemini, listen. It's worse when it's like, and I won't say it's worse, but things can be perceived as worse, like when you are not following the path that you want. Because I'm looking and I'm seeing someone that's like 50 years old that's looking back and being like, I should have taken that chance. Like when you see someone like possibly on TV that really started taking the chance that you're taking, and it's like, you know, oh my gosh, like I didn't do what I know I was supposed to do, like that sort of thing. So yeah, with the Fool card in reverse, the Eight of Wands, the Magician, and the Temperance card, like you're being called to expand and not be worried about the how. Because we got the Fool card in reverse, it's that hesitancy to really like be perceived. Yeah, to be perceived in a different light. Yeah, so it's like you're kind of holding back because you don't want to be perceived as someone who doesn't know what they're doing, or someone that's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of just giving, caring a little bit about what people say, or not speaking your mind because you're afraid of what others are going to say. But yeah. But yeah, listen. All these cards are in reverse. The Chariot, the Nine of Wands, and the Ten of Swords are the only one that's in the upright here. So I do feel like this cycle is fast approaching. And like I told Taurus, it's kind of given that you're just going to be kicked out of the bird's nest here, or the like where you're just sitting, like you're chilling, you're doing what you need to do. If you're not really moving, like it's going to just, you're being knocked off the timeline. So I'm hearing something about like you're being knocked off this timeline onto the one that you're supposed to. Like it's just closing in. So if you find that you are having disagreements with people in your life, or discord in your life, or things are just kind of like, it's kind of like, it's because you're being rejected from that old timeline so you can follow this new timeline, and it's like you're resisting with the Fool in reverse. And by the Ten of Swords, it's like you're not declaring that you're going to step onto this new path. So it's kind of like, all right, well, we're going to keep rejecting you, we're going to keep making sure that things are not happening because your inner compass is actually really pulling you somewhere else. Okay, so Gemini, you have a lot to offer the world, and I feel like you know this, and I feel like it's been like we've had these conversations throughout the year where you kind of been like one foot in on one place and one foot out on the other place, and never really kind of settled with where you want to be. And I do feel like your communication, you've taken a back seat with the way that you communicate this year. And so I do feel like this is like, all right, like what you gonna do now? So listen, if you could just trust in yourself that your inner compass knows the way, things are gonna flow into the direction you want them to. I promise. Like you just have to trust yourself, all right? Because it's you who's actually creating that. All right. So Gemini, I love you so much, and I will see you guys on my next reading. Bye.